So it wouldn't be a Deaf Cat stream if I didn't mess up the chat already. It just wouldn't be a Deaf Cat stream if the chat box wasn't pre-messed up. You know, I feel like that's a staple of this community now. Like, it just has to be a wreck, right? See? Okay. So like, it's a staple. It's got to be a little wonky in here, you know? What's up, Philip? What's up, Athelia? What's up, Landoran? What's up, Sir Trekkie? What's up, Zombie? What's up? What's up? So I only have YouTube chat today. My streamer bot app is broken. So I think I'm still streaming on Twitch, but I need y'all to know I am only able to see YouTube chat today. That's a fact. That's how I'm living life at this current moment. This is where we have been delivered. This is how my day has ended up. And now we're here. So welcome to the show. I hope you're hungry. I'm kind of hungry. You know, I just realized y'all had an echo, didn't you? You probably heard me twice. Let's turn that off and all this stuff real quick. Well, let's fix that. Oh, it fixed it everywhere. We're good. There we go. Oh, yeah. Is chat updating? I don't even know if chat's updating. Love this song. Yes, second-class streamazins. The bop is back. The bop is back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we here. We out here. Yes, Sir Trekkie, that is something we'll have to do. Yeah, sadly, Twitch chat not working today. If you want to be in chat, you gotta be on YouTube. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Retro. That was very funny. We'll play that sometime. We'll go through my old songs sometime. That'd be fun. What's up, T-Gat? Welcome. No, Earlmate, it's not your fault that it's broken. Twitch, the thing I used originally doesn't work with our overlays. That's not your fault, though. Oh, it's fresh, all right. We fresh. We chilling. Good morning, y'all. What's up, Kanan? All right, everybody. I have some important announcements real quick. So we have today, I'm going to let you guys know who we are doing decks for today. Sorry, I'm vibing real hard to this. I'm enjoying it. Oh yeah, you guys are over here. So now I'm looking at you. Is the stream messing up? Is it us? Maybe it's because I'm on that low latency mode. Who knows? All right, let's look at everybody who got a deck today. All right, today, and I have a reason for this. Everybody. Let's hold our horses. Yeah, every time I minimize the chat, it like doesn't update for y'all. So okay, I got that fixed now. Now we're good. I'm just helping you budget toward a good cause instead of cardboard. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Tyler Kemper went fantastic. We're going to do another one at the beginning of November. Wary Hammer. Glad to hear it. I know a lot of people have found the channel due to getting back into Magic, which is really awesome. Okay. Today's decks are for... We've got Anslaman, Andrew VC, Johnny Tsunami, Josh, Kanan, Novolachetel, Pablo, Queen in Red, Wheelmaster, and Zombie. Yeah, Retro, I need to figure that out. Right now, YouTube still takes their cut. I have not set up a better donation link yet. I think that will be something I need to work out this week. What did I think about those bracket changes? I think they moved closer to the right direction, but it didn't solve anything. We just got like, I think most normal players, and what I mean by normal is people that like play the game somewhat consistently, they already got all that, you know? We are in October officially. Yes, today puts us well into the October submissions. And remember, we got that big Friday stream. So get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, we are well into the October submissions today. Philip, yours from September? You haven't seen yours? Let's check that out. Did I spell your name wrong? Well, let's fix that right now. Let's look through my submissions here. All right. Are these in alphabetical order? Oh, they are. Look at that. Philip, I have your October one here, the Wilhelt the Rock Cleaver, right? What was your September? Was it a one-time purchase or was it through the deck roasting? Date night was incredible. Was fantastic. I'll have some pictures soon. Okay, great. Yeah, the Wilhelt the Rock Cleaver is on Friday, according to my schedule. It's on the Friday stream this week. Ooh, yes, Kanan, your deck coming out today is... Let me check. Did the mods ever get fed? Let me see here. Kanan, your deck today is... Oh, it's really hot in my room. Let me turn my fan on. I'm like burning up in here. Oh my gosh. Kanan, your deck today is Adia Possessed Sorceress, the Grixis Wizard. Ah, Andrew, you are in fact the first deck today. Andrew, if you look in the custom patron decks form on the Discord, it has officially been added there, but it will also be shown here in a moment. But everybody, you ready? You ready? Everyone who has a question about when their deck is getting here, I have a big announcement. I have an announcement, everybody. I hope you're excited for a second. DefCat. DefCat, why have you been so busy lately? Why has it felt like you have been a week behind on producing decks for those who have purchased them? Y'all, as we have spoken, there's been a little project in the making. The one above my head. We have been able... Oh, I got a little Discord thing. Let me turn that one off. Oh, God, my dog just opened my door. That scared the poop out of me. All right, let me fix this. And then I can go over it. Gosh, my God, my dog opening my door scared the bejesus out of me. Okay. So, we have been officially able to migrate every single deck that has ever been made onto the website with full description, breakdown, tags, mana, like everything will be on the website. Yes, I think we ended up doing it on the 16th, Anselman, but I'm also sending it to you just in case. But I can show it here. I'm trying to find you on Discord so I can send it to you. Message me on Discord real quick, Andrew. Then I'll send it to you. Yes, so the website now is full integration. Now, ready? Ready, everybody? Here's the big thing. We will no longer have to use this crappy, awful Google form mess where things have been getting lost. We will no longer have to deal with it. It will be a thing of the past. Everybody, the website has full deck list submission integration. And it links to your Patreon, and you get a credit put onto your account onto the website every month so you can redeem your lists, and then you can buy extra credits. Everything will be tracked. You'll get a notification when your deck is done, and it goes straight to your profile for use, and you'll be the co-author of it on online too, so that way you're able to edit it yourself instantly, and you'll get notified when it comes up on stream, baby. How we liking them apples? We have the best website. Yeah. What level of Patreon level do you need? All you are going to need to access the website is nothing. You can open the website no matter what. But if you want to see more things on the website, you got to be a higher tier. So like if you want to see the decks that people get done and they want, like, they're okay with other people seeing it, it's just the $10 tier. At the $30 tier, you see all the roasts. At the $50 tier, you see all the decks. Yeah. So that's how that works. Yeah. How we liking that? How we liking that, everybody? I feel like that's pretty. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, that's how the website will work. Just friend requested me. Perfect. Sweet. How are we liking that, though, everybody? How's that sound? Does that sound a lot better than it's been? Oh yeah, Andrew, I also got your cards in today from the PO box. So this Friday we're going to be doing the signing and the art. Yes. Okay, let's talk about the brackets. Let's talk about the brackets, everybody. So, the Commander Committee decided to update how the brackets work. Let's read it. New MTG brackets. Let's get this image up on screen real quick. Let me get this where my thing is here. There we go. Ah, how was that? How was that? Oh, you want something little? Ooh, look at that, baby. Let's go. Stream's looking pretty now, ain't it? Huh? Huh? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Huh? That was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, they basically use Rachel Week's old thing. So they're still using the word exhibition for bracket 1. I think that is a very bad misuse of the word exhibition. I believe exhibition means to still perform at one's best, but with lack of competition. So I think exhibition is a bit strange for bracket 1. I think we should steer clear of that word unless we want to change how that bracket works. But that's me being nitpicky. So the decks prioritize a goal over theme or power. Absolutely. I think they can still be powerful, but prioritize the goal over winning, I think is the better way to put it. William Cook, let me check. Ah, yes. Oh. William, have you not? Go away. All my animals are freaking out. The second I start streaming, all my pets want my attention. They're like freaking out right now. Let me look at my Mox Field real quick for you, William. Your deck may have already been shown on stream before. Did I misspell your name? Is that what happened? Let's check. I remember making this deck. Yeah, I literally remember making this deck. I remember scouring Lorwyn for new cards for you. The heck? That's weird. All right, I'll figure that out for you, William. I literally remember making this deck. Well, dragons isn't a theme, it's an archetype. I think that's the difference. Oh, Philip, I think the new website's going to be done this week and or early next week. So before the end of the month. That's what we're looking at right now. Currently. But yeah, no. Dragons is not a theme. They're a like you can thematically do dragons if you genuinely just mean dragon art. That's a theme. But like doing a dragon kindred deck is like a mechanic, you know? So rules around cards or commander legality to be flexible if all players agree. That is what I really like about bracket 1. That is like massive. Yeah, my deck's theme is winning. So I think that's the biggest thing is that bracket 1, you should be able to 100% be able to rule 0 in commanders. My favorite bracket 1 list that will actually be a video soon is my Lolth Spider Queen. Because Lolth technically can't be a commander, so she's rule zeroed in. And then win conditions to be highly thematic or substandard. I'm literally using the way Lolth conquers the Underdark in Dungeons and Dragons to win. That is literally going to be the theme of the deck. Yeah, show and tell, exactly. It's meant to display something. Gameplay to be an opportunity to show off their creations, to play at least 9 turns. Yes. I just think they should say no infinites in general. Personally, not just no 2 card. I think just no infinites is the right call. So, okay. We're not going to like trudge through this whole document because you guys have already read it. So I'm going to say the most important thing. I legitimately believe they have to just say a bracket with no infinites and a bracket with infinites. I think they just need to say that at some point, because that is what we mean when we go to a table and say, is this low bracket 3 or high bracket 3? We're talking about infinites or no infinites. That is what we mean. That's the point. Like, we are not talking about in any capacity like when we say low to high bracket 3, because it's not fast mana, because we know it's not in there because it's bracket 3. It's restricted, you know. Yes, I have done plenty of decks based on fictional characters. Absolutely. Like, when I go to an upper bracket 3 table, I know someone's going to win out of nowhere with an infinite. That makes sense. Well, all infinites are interruptible, technically. What's up, Goku? What's up, Dragonheart? So, because, well, here's the problem. If you play against someone who's playing an infinite combo or something like Thassa's Demonic Consultation, the only way to deal with that is something that either counters spells or counters triggered ability. Like, that's why it's not in bracket 3, because it requires a counter. Well, no, 1 to 10 wouldn't make sense, Retro. We need defined categories. Power levels no one will ever get right. They'll all say their deck's a 7. So I have a revised version of the bracket system coming out, and I'm going to be inviting Rachel Weeks onto the channel to talk about them with me. So we will be getting a full video of these opinions. But in general, I think they 100% move the needle closer to being better. We're talking about no infinite combos. The Niv Mizzet Perun spiral is what you're talking about. So, like, for example, in my bracket 3 game, if you play Niv Mizzet plus Curiosity, it's boring. It's just boring. I don't want to see that in my bracket 3 game. I just don't. That's not interesting. It's not fun. You're not cool. You're not smart. I learned nothing. My night ended like this. I don't want it. You know? What do I want to see in my bracket 3 game? I want to see your cool Eldrazi flicker, make a bunch of 1/1 Eldrazi spawns that you sacrifice to make a bunch of mana to cast Ulamog. And I'm like, whoa! You know, that's cool. That's cool. You know, I want to see you drop a cool creature and then cascade into another one and then use like a reverberate copy ability to do it again. Some cool value. And so, you know, turn 5 omniscience. Do you believe the turn a deck can win by is strongly related to its overall power? Yes, it is strongly related. Do I put a lot of weight onto it? No, because how you win matters more than when you win. I think if you can win on turn 6 using a combo like Thassa's Oracle, then it's a lot worse than a deck that wins on turn 5 because it's aggro, because it's a lot easier to stop the aggro on that wins by turn 5. It's a lot harder to stop the Thassa's Oracle Demonic Consultation, which again is fully legal in bracket 3. Fully legal. So I would personally prefer the idea that we are going to push out the edge cases and leave them off the bracket system. We all get CDH. We all get haha funny bracket 1. We get it. Those don't need to be in the brackets. The brackets are trying to help the average game. No one in CDH needs the bracket system. No one playing ha ha ha, every card on my deck has a woman looking left needs the bracket system. Yeah, Goku, absolutely. Yes, 100%. 100%. Yes, it says early game 2-card combos. That doesn't mean you can still do Thassa's on turn 6. It says no turn 2 combos, so you can just sit there with Thassa's Demonic in hand and just not use it until turn 6. Yeah, so what I think would be a lot more fun is there really only being 4 brackets. I think we only need 4. Because once you put... I'm gonna like... Hold on. How do I put this? No one wants to be an outlier. Let's just say... that's the nicest way I can put this. So everyone's going to say their deck's a 3. Don't give people a middle point. People are fence sitting, like, inconsiderate people. Make them choose. Make it an even number. 4 is much more manageable than 6, so I think 4 is the best way. I think saying, like, bracket 1 is like pre-con and you're allowed some upgrades, and then bracket 2 is your average homemade cooked deck with no game changers and no infinites. You can go as hard as you want, just no game changers, no infinites. Bracket 2. Then bracket 3 is you can use infinites and 3 game changers. And then bracket 4 is just, you know, go have fun with a knife. Go run around with scissors. Enjoy yourself, you know? I think their verbiage needs to be a little more concise, because I would consider the ability to do a 3-mana combo no matter what turn is still considered early game combo. Yeah, exactly. I just think they should say no 2-card combos. End of story. Bang the desk. Like, I don't want Niv Mizzet Curiosity in my deck. Or like it and bracket 2 says that right now. That is literally what bracket 2 says. Right? Yeah. But yeah, I think I have a better way of explaining it that will do well in a video. So hopefully Rachel Weeks is interested in being a part of it. She's already going to be in a video coming up soon. Oh, sick. That'd be awesome, Earl Maid. You once won with 2 Niv Mizzet combo early. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. Let's talk about Thoracle and CDH for a second, because that is a very important conversation to have. So, CEDH, fundamentally, is getting worse because games don't end. I think removing a win con that gets us out of Ristic hell would be a very bad idea. Like, we already lost Dockside. That accelerated people to break through and like pay through Ristics. Like, I still to this day think Dockside was a terrible ban. Like, yes, we are not doing Twitch chat today due to the new stream elements thing. I'm having to fix that. Yeah. Yeah. Twitch chat's broken today. It's part of the Amazon outage that happened. They still haven't fixed something. So long story short, I think taking away win cons from CDH when they're not even a problem in lower brackets is a terrible idea. Games will get way longer and way more about Ristic. Like, we need to ban the things that are slowing CDH games down. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Cause like, Thassa's just isn't a problem anywhere. Yeah, exactly. People know what they want in bracket 4. No one wants Thassa's in bracket 4. No one wants Breach most of the time in bracket 4. Like, as in like Breach LED brain freeze. We all know that Breach and Thassa's are bracket 5 win cons. Like, we leave that for that, you know? Yeah, I'd love it if they brought back Flash. I think Ancestral Recall shouldn't be banned. You know? Like, it's check mod chat. Absolutely, I can. Oh, yeah, we missed a deck roast, so let's get into that today. Apparently, we missed a deck roast earlier. Let's get into that. Plus, it's 2:30 already. Gotta get into it. Gotta get into the game, baby. All right. All right. All right, everybody. Let's look at... Oh, is it because I have it? Hold on. I can do this. Oh, it's closer. It's closer. Well, you can't see it. We're looking over a Eshai Vial Smasher list for Nescaffier. I'm assuming if it wasn't duo commanders, it would be placed correctly. It's because it's dual commanders. Okay. I'll have to make a dual commander overlay. Gotcha. So, this is Vial Smasher Eshai, and it looks like this is a CDH list for sure. Nope, it's not. It's not CDH. Okay. This is a bracket 3 Curiosity control list. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, it just says Japanese deck. I don't know. Let's get into this. Reforge the Soul, hot. Love that card. We're using Demonic Tutor, Jessica's Will. What's our last game changer? Is it a tutor? It's Psych Rift. Okay. I think you'd enjoy Ristic over Demonic Tutor, to be honest. Okay. And then I also believe that this deck would enjoy Curiosity effects. Hey, Defcat, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Serpenting. Thank you very much. You can use Curiosity effects on Vial Smasher in order to draw more cards. I suggest more cards like that. We're not running. Okay. Actually, we want Smothering Tithe here more instead of Ristic. Yeah, no, actually Ristic, because they need the card draw unless they lean into the Curiosity game plan. All right, we're on Swords. We're on Stroke of Midnight. We're on God's Willing. Okay. I hope Ristic gets banned. I own the most expensive. It's not the most expensive copy anymore. I own what once was the most expensive copy of Ristic, and I hate that card. The Demir one? The 4-mana what? The Tandem Hideout? I like Lotho. I like Dark Confidant. Oh, Keen Duelist. Bootyful. Okay. Okay. Got some interesting Final Fantasy cards in here. Dovin's Vita. So it's a control list and then beat people with Ishai. Okay. A control list where we beat people with Ishai and snipe them with Vial Smasher. And it's a Japanese theme. There's some Emperor lady. Emperor. Is it Emperor Polymecia? No. The other one. It's the mono blue one. Blue Final Fantasy Legendary. It's 6 mana. I'm gonna have to go to Scryfall for this one. Time to pull out some Scryfall, y'all. Let's pull out some Scryfall. Alright. Let's get an advanced search here going. It's blue. It's 6 mana. It's legendary. It's a creature. And it's from the Final Fantasy set. There it is. Ultimecia. Temporal Threat. What do y'all think? What you think, chat? What are we thinking? Huh? Here's the idea. This will allow you to tap everyone's creatures and then smack them with Ishai when Ishai has a ton of counters on it. And they want a Japanese deck. Right? It's on theme. That's the big thing. It's theme yippies. Exactly. Big theme yippies. She is, in fact, JoJo posing. It goes very hard. It's a gorgeous dress. Yes, Enduring Curiosity, Japanese art. Totally agree with that. All right. I suggest Ultimecia from Final Fantasy, the 6 mana one. If you'd like more Japanese cards, I think you should check out the Strixhaven Mystical Archives. and see all the alt arts for your cards there. That's a big thing. But everybody, let's get through something here. How do we make a deck very Japanese? This is the only deck I would ever actually unironically talk about this card. Omae wa mo shinderu. You can hit someone with Vile Smasher's trigger, and now this is 1 mana, destroy any creature, draw a card. Eh? 1 mana, destroy any creature, draw a card? It's pretty good. And it's literally Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? I'm just saying. I think it's pretty good. For the ultimate anime Japanese moment, you can play You Are Already Dead, and it will work with the Vile Smasher trigger. Just for the fact. No. This is bracket 3. Yeah, there are 3 game changers and 2 time warp extension cards. This is definitely bracket 3. Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm glad we got that roast done. Let's get into our first deck of the day. All right, Ansel-man, you saw this hopefully last stream. Did you need to see it again? Would you like to see it again? Or are we Gucci? Want to see it again? All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's play through this real quick. Whoop, let's move over to the play test, baby. I know the stream's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool, right? Y'all liking the stream? I like the stream. It looks pretty damn cool. All right, go. All right, good. Yeah. All right, good. All right. Yo. No blue mana, but this hand's kind of hype. Can we be for real? So Gwen Stacy is our commander. This is kind of a hype hand. We're gonna zoom in here so we can see the cards a little better. This is pretty good. We got no blue, but we got Ruby Medallion with Cathartic Reunion and Change of Fortune. I think this is a pretty good hand. We draw. We Sacred Foundry. Next turn, Sunbillow into Ruby Medallion. Turn 3, we flip the Seagate over, so we got 1 blue mana. And I'm gonna set up like a huge storm turn, I think. And we're gonna play Varen for 1 mana. And then we're gonna play Gwen for 2 mana, and then Gwen for 1 mana. That'll trigger Gwen twice, and we'll exile 2 cards. Look at what we drew, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. Let's go. All right. Let's see what we draw. All right. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. I'm not upset by that. That's not a bad card. All right. Let's start storming, baby. All right. Pay 1. Cathartic Reunion. We're going to discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. We'll discard this mountain. We'll discard this delay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, boy. Ooh. That's really good. But we're like boned if we don't find any mana off this. Oh my gosh, this is a hard choice. I think we actually just pay 2 and then pay 2 and put Iruth out, and we don't do anything else. And we just go to next turn. I think this is the right call. Yeah, okay, cool. Misty Rainforest. Oh, sorry. We didn't draw Misty Rainforest. It goes into exile. So we put 2 cards into exile. But Iruth says we do it twice because of Varen. So all these cards over here are going to be in exile. So we got 2 more going into exile. 1, 2. All right, we exiled 3 lands, whatever. Verdant Catacombs. That shouldn't be in the deck. That's Swamp Forest. We don't have any of those. All right, let me replace that one later. Exile. Yeah, we'll do Flooded Strand. All right, cool. We're going to go grab Steam Vents. Right? Yeah, right. Steam Vents. Lit. Oh, man. There's so many things we can do here now. There's so many things. I think the first thing is we want to discard a card because we're going to discard to Change of Fortune anyway. But we want to draw more, so we're going to sack Sacred Foundry, cast Highway Robbery, and then we're going to draw 2 cards, which means we actually exile 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Oh my gosh. All right. 2 red mana. Electro. Oh my gosh, that's nasty. And then 1 red mana. Desperate Ritual. Trigger Assault Battery once, because it's not a wizard, so only once. Let's get the mana tracker here out. We get 1 red mana, and then we get 3 from Desperate Ritual. Awesome. And then we're going to cast for 1 red mana, or sorry, yeah, for 1 red mana, Runaway Steam Kiln, which we should have done technically before. No, we couldn't have. Okay. All right, Runaway Steam Kiln's out. A blue, 2 blue. Oh, it's 3 mana total. Yeah, we got to do this now. Yo, what's up, Mad Maverick? What's up? We have a couple ways we can do this. So we're going to cast for 3 mana. We're going to use all the red in our pool here, and then we'll gain 1 from the activation. We're going to cast Change of Fortune. Hold priority! Hold priority! We're going to cast Change of Fortune. And then, for 2 mana, gaining an extra red. So we'll keep up Otakar Wastes. Go down to 1 red. We're going to Tolarian Winds. So we'll discard 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Then Change of Fortune resolves. We discard 2 cards. We've now discarded 5. We've discarded 5 cards this turn total. 5. Oh wait, we don't draw those. Those go to exile. Sorry. These are in exile. Then, because we discarded 5 cards this turn, plus the 2 that were in our hand, we're going to exile 14 cards off the top of our library. Trigger Assault Battery. Trigger Runaway Steam Kiln twice, by the way. It's so because we've casted 2. And now we've won. The game's just flat out over. Like this is going to be so much on my screen. I'm going to have to hold on. Let me there's going to be so many things on my screen right now. Let me just go ahead and put away all the stuff we've already used. Iruth, Assault Battery. All right, those are static abilities. We can put those in the corner. Gwen's right here.
Runaway Steamkilns right here. We're actually using those. And then we're going to put lands in a stack over here because we're not going to use those. So we're going to stack our lands. All right. All right. And then these are playables. These are all playables. So let's exile 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We have 2 red in our pool, and we have 1 out of our way. So we'll use 1 red, gain 1 red, cast Pyrotic Ritual, trigger Storm Kiln, trigger Assault, make 3 red, 1, 2, 3. So we're at 5 red now. Storm count is 9. Storm count is 9. And then we'll use 2 red, gain 1, so we'll go down to 4. Cast Wild Guess, put a counter on Runaway Steamkiln. It's an addition. Actually, we can't. As an additional cost to Wild Guess, we do have to discard a card. So we actually cannot cast Wild Guess because there's an additional cost we can't pay. That's okay. Shoot. I need 1 more mana that's blue or white. Oh, Lotus Petal. Bing. Cool. Cast Lotus Petal. Crack Lotus Petal for a white, blue, and then 3 red. And we are going to turn over Gwen Stacy. All right. Yep. Yeah, Laughing Dead also. It's a additional cost to cast, so we can't use that either. And then we're going to remove the counters from Runaway Steamkiln, add 3 red, so we're up to 5 red. Awesome. We're going to cast Jeska's Will for... Actually, we'll cast Ral. We're going to cast Ral for 1 mana, go down to 4. Jeska's Will for 1 red mana, but we instantly gain it back through Runaway, and then we're going to Ral twice. So we're going to show 2 Ral counters because Ral triggers twice there. Jeska's Will, and then we're going to exile the top 6 of our library. Right? No, top 3. It's just top 3. Yeah, just top 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll make, like, let's say, like 4 red mana on average there. And 1 more for Assault. And then we're going to cast 1 red Burning Inquiry, which technically it's not an additional cost to do this. It just says each player discards 3 cards, then draws 3 cards. We're going to try and fail, but we still get to we still get to do it. Burning Inquiry. Oh, sorry. That's what I was trying to say. Gwen Stacy triggers and we add a counter because we cast a card from exile. We're doing it again. That's Ancestral Recall. And we'll exile the top 6. Awesome. Got 1 more. Okay. Soul Ring from exile for 1 mana. Gwen Stacy trigger. Runaway Steamkiln triggered earlier. Seething Song for 1. Trigger Ral twice. Make 1 more red mana from Assault Battery anyway. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, from here we can just gamble into hand too and just go for the win. Faithless Salvaging technically doesn't have a cost to just discard and draw. We'll draw 2. So we can't cast Tormenting Voice. We can cast Birgi. That's awesome. We'll just do the Soul Ring and then 1 red. From there, we could have casted this Mage earlier and been pinging people like crazy. So we would have done 16 damage to people by now. And then from there, Ghastly Discovery right? Because we have the 1 blue. Draw 2. So 4. Oh, yeah. Will the Jeskai. That's it. That's game. Will the Jeskai lets us replay our entire... Yeah. There's no breach in this deck. This is bracket 3. No breach. Will the Jeskai allows us to replay everything in our graveyard and then Grape Shot for the win. GG. And then if for some reason, if we ever bricked, if anything ever happened this whole time, Gwen Stacy was getting counters, and we can remove counters from Gwen or from Ghost Spider to exile more cards off the top of our library to keep going. So the reason I think this deck works so well with Gwen is Gwen landed and instantly drew us 2 cards and then became a way for us to not brick later on by continually playing things from exile. But our favorite card, yeah. So this is a win attempt on turn 5 and it's Manual Storm. So if we go back to the bracket system for a second, it says no turn 2 combos by turn 6. And you want to play at least 6 turns before any win or losses. Someone should have done something to us on turn 5 to stop us there. But we also just got the nuts. Like, our hand was just insanely good. And all of our exiles were amazing. So, if no one can interact with your deck on turn 5 in bracket 3, that's on them. That is definitely on them. Awesome, everybody. Let's go to our next deck. Let's go to Andrew VC's Radagast the Brown. This deck is for his lovely girlfriend? Girlfriend? Right? Wife? Girlfriend? Let's check. Oh, it's for your sister. That was a really bad mistake. I'm gonna apologize real bad right now. Your sister, Kelsey. She's a big Lord of the Rings fan. Naturally, when MTG plus Lord of the Rings did their thing, she was all in. Radagast Aura speaks to her. I tried making her a Radagast Wizard of Wilds deck, but to be honest, I don't think I did a great job for her. That's where you come in. Radagast the Brown has some fun art, and Kelsey is all about beautiful cards and silly gameplay. I knew just the man to call. You build the deck, I'll buy her the deck, and we'll both give her a great present. What an amazing, 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 amazing sibling. Everyone, give him a hand. Give him a hand, baby. So we are building a bracket 2. That means win by like turn 7 or 8. Radagast the Brown. So, Radagast the Brown. Radagast the Brown says, whenever Radagast the Brown or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that creature's mana value. You may reveal a creature card that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control from among these cards and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in any order. Semi-blue without blue. So now it's just semi. Well, it's a semi-truck. That's what this is. This is just the semi-truck. So, this deck would be very boring to talk about. It'll be very fun to show you how it plays. So let's get into that. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, this is a hand. We like this. We like this. All right, we drawing. We playing land. We playing Elvish Mystic. We're drawing. We're playing land. We're playing Up the Beanstalk. Elysian. Ooh, hard to pick. I think in general we want the Elysian Carried first. Because it can make 2 mana if we have a power of 4 creature or more. I like that. Land for turn into Enduring Vitality. Bonk. Into Up the Beanstalk. And now it is time. It is time to do the dumb things. Everybody, it is time to do the dumb things. What's up, Jordan? Also, hello, Def. Been watching your videos. For a big fan of what you're doing, brother. Christ is king. Look at you speaking truth in the chat. That's crazy. Wow. That's nuts. Which, by the way, guys, we do, in fact, We do, in fact, have a charity stream coming up, and I will be bringing on a priest. We're gonna have a charity stream with a priest that plays Magic. I hope y'all are ready. So we have how much mana? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana on us right now. Let's go. You're not Jordan Drake, right? Oh, Notorious. I'm so glad you love it. Much love from Brazil. Thank you so much. The reverse landfall deck is a work of art. I agree. We're going to pay 4 mana for our commander. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to see what we hit. We're going to look at the top card of our library, where X is the creature's mana value, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to grab something that doesn't share a creature type. Ooh. Hard choice. Toski or Frenzied Bailiff. It depends on the pod you're in, but for our sake, this turn we can only cast the Frenzied Bailiff. We can't cast Toski, so we're going to do the Frenzied Bailiff. Put that to the bottom of the library. And then we're going to pay 2 mana. Bink, bink. Frenzied Bailiff. And then we're going to look at the top 2. And we didn't hit anything. Darn. That's okay. Confessing our EDH sins. Ooh, nice. Jordan Smith. Welcome, Jordan Smith. All right, next turn. This is where it gets crazy. This is where we start getting crazy. We're going to Utopia Sprawl. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. It's 10 mana time, boys. Turn 5. Let's tap out. Biggity, 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 bop. Apex Devastator gets cast. Cascade, cascade, cascade trigger, and then up the Beanstalk trigger is when it enters the battlefield. So we have a cast trigger of Cascade. Let's see what we hit. We hit Court of Calling. X equals 0. Well, that kind of sucks. That'll go into graveyard and does nothing. Cascade. Beast Whisper. Whoop, whoop. Beast Whisper enters the battlefield. And then it triggers our commander. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we don't hit anything off our commander. Big sad. All right. Third Cascade trigger. Boom, boom. Ooh, Endraiser. Endraise Forerunner. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and vigilance. And now we do our commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got some cool ones. We get Galta. Woo! Yes, normally we get Dryad Arbor, but there's no Dryad Arbor in this bracket 2 list. Galta enters and does not trigger. But that's okay. Cascade number 4, Vivian. We like that. We like Vivian. All right, let's move all these creatures over because they're just mana dorks. Put these over here. Up the Beanstalk and go down here. Beast Whisper. And then we have 3 Beast Whisper triggers. 1, 2, 3. And then what does our Vivian do? Let's read. Vivian says, you may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. +1 and create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Put your choice of vigilance counter, reach counter, or trample counter on it. -2 when you cast the next creature spell this turn, search your library for a creature with lesser mana value and then put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. We are going to probably use the +1 immediately. Make the elk. Where's the elk? Oh, it's a beast. It's an elephant now. Whatever. And then I don't believe we have any more mana left, right? Yeah, we already used everything. Okay. And we can't swing out unless anything gave us haste. Does this give us haste? Nope, just vigilance and trample. Okay. So no haste. Unless... Oh, this has haste technically, but we tapped it for mana. What's up, Andrew? All right, next turn. Land. Tap 2. Explore. Draw. Land. Arcane Signet. We can also play creatures off the top of our library. So let's look at what we got. It's just a land. We'll play Garrick's Uprising. Fanatic of Ronus. WikiWing, I am going to be having a regular stream schedule starting in November. I had a insane month this month. I just signed with 5 sponsors, including 2 new shows I'm producing with a ton of content creators, and on top of all that, built a website. And we refreshed this entire stream. So this month was just like an absolutely insane month for the channel. So next month you can count on regular content. This was just kind of insane. Okay. Fanatic of Ronus trigger. Look at the top 2 cards of our library. We do not find anything. We put those on the bottom, but boom, 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 baby. What's this? What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or just 5. Silverback off the top of our library with Vivian. And then when we play it, up the Beanstalk triggers, we draw a card, and then our commander triggers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to put Atrasta the Endless Web onto the battlefield. Trigger Beast Whisperer. We'll draw 2. We'll pay 2 mana and do 3 visits to shuffle the top of our library. Oh my gosh. Yeah, tap 2 or make 2 mana with Elysian Caryatid Galta for 2 mana. Draw a card through Beast Whisperer. Actually, we can layer this properly. We'll trigger our yeah, we're gonna trigger the commander first, and we'll put a Orin Frostfang onto the battlefield. Put the rest of this on the bottom of our library. And then what's on the top of our deck? Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Okay. Draw trigger from Beast Whisperer. We've missed 3 of those. So that goes into our hand anyway. Yeah. Next turn, Craterhoof.
Hey chat, how'd I do?
What do we think of the deck? What do we think, chat? Is that is this, do you think this was the deck's all right? You know? Deck's all right? It's okay. I think I even came in under budget. Yeah, I came in under budget. We have... I have Fuzzy, yes. Yes, I have Fuzzy. And I'm also going to be doing a video with Rachel Weeks on the subject. Yeah. Yeah, that was a war crime. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a war crime, wasn't it? Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, let's go to our next deck. for Johnny Tsunami Kratos, God of War. Let's go. The new mono red king himself, the double striker, the all creatures have haster. The at the beginning of each player's unstep, Kratos deals damage to the player equal to the number of creatures they control. Attack this Turninator. 2/3, 3 mana, gorgeous new card. Geneva suggestion. Exactly, WikiWing. You know what's up right now. We're going to be going into some extra combats, some extra big spicy mana, some dragon raging, slapping, destroying, carlacking. A little bit of monkey action. A little Torbrin. Oh, we have 2 Rite of Flames in the deck. How'd that happen? Let's add a mountain. Oops. Ember Cleavin, Seethe Songin, Lightning Boltin, the newly unshackled Deflecting Swat. Yeah, let's get into the deck. Let's get into the deck, everybody. Everyone ready? Everyone ready for a little fun deck tech? Let's get into this. The One Ring with a Dragon Rage. Dude. Everyone's gonna think I cheat at this game. Everyone's gonna think I cheat. Why are all the hands today so broken, dude? This is not a good look. This is a really bad look. I don't. Oh no, this is a bad look. But I really want to play it. Pop off, King. Pop off. All right. Draw for turn. Land. And we even get the 4th land off the top. Dragon Rage Channeler. And we got this. Bro. I'm cheating. I'm definitely cheating. All right. Thrill of Possibility. Oh my gosh. Discard a card as an additional cost. And then we get to surveil the top card. And we're definitely not surveilling that. We're drawing 2, baby. Oh my gosh. Draw. Mountain. Oh my gosh. On curve Kratos into on curve the One Ring. Oh my gosh. Tap, draw a card. Oh my gosh. This ain't fair to people. We're gonna get people hurt. Tap, draw 2, land, and we have protection, and we hit the land drop. This is a bad look. This is a really bad look for me. All right, we have so many things we can do right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord have mercy. So we win next turn. By the way, just so y'all understand, we win next turn. Oh, my Lord, have mercy on my soul. We Zidane, oh my gosh. Yes, WikiWing. From now on, everyone gets notified and sent an email notification whenever their deck is up, because of the new website coming out. Oh my gosh. So we actually sort of Feast and Famine here. Attach it. Go to second main. Untap all of our lands. And then play out Combat Celebrant with this. Oh my gosh. And then draw 3 from the One Ring. And we hit Nykthos. Oh my god. Tap Nykthos. Make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Put out a hasty Ancient Copper Dragon. Oh my gosh. We attack in. We roll the dice. We make 12 treasures. Oh my gosh. Now we can infinitely use Full Throttle with Breach and Twin Flame Tyrant because of Ancient Copper Dragon plus extra combat celebrant steps. Oh my god. Oh no. Are Hear Me Outs still a thing? Yes, they are, Fuzzy. Hear Me Outs are still a thing. Duelist Flame into decks. Let's check out Duelist Flame. Sorry, Scryfall's being slow. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Oh, you gifted Samwise one. Thank you so much. Everyone, give it up for Kevin. Give it up for Kevin. Big thankies. Big thankies to Kevin. Can we get some amens in the chat for Kevin, everybody? Can we get some amens in chat for Kevin? Wow. Welcome to the Kitty Committee. Welcome, 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 welcome. All my homies love Kevin. I'm actually adding a something real quick so that way we can see the next when we see donations. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's just what I'm playing. Where is it? Nope. There it is. Is that the right one? Probably it is. All right, let's fix this. All right, that's going right here, baby. Big booms. And then we're going to fix the coloration on it real quick. Filters, chroma key. Boom. And then we just gotta crop it real quick. I know, live editing. What is this guy, a genius? Dang. How's he do it? How's he keep all that in his brain? Crazy, I know. You can thank my mother. She's amazing. All right. Big amens to Kevin in the chat. Thank you. Duelist Flame. Let's read Duelist Flame. Why did chat go over there? Who moved chat? Chat? Oh, it's because I put... it's because I put donations in the chat short. That's why. Okay. Fair. Fair. I'll take that. There we go. Okay. Until end of turn, target blocked creature you control gains +X and +O and gains trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. Exile up to one non-land card from them and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. I'm gonna be legit with you. This garbage fire of a deck, as in it's too good. Needs we gotta remove Breach. Let's put in Duelist Flame. Very good. Hear Me Out. Thank you. Big amens in the chat. We're putting in Duelist Flame. This deck does not need a Breach. It is already so good. Oh my lord, have mercy. Kevin, whoa. Sitting over here, being a wonderful human being in the chat. Oh my goodness. Kevin, thank you so much. 5 donated memberships. Welcome to the Kitty Committee, everybody. Goodness gracious. Kevin, how do you do it? How do you be such a wonderful person? How do you do it? How do you do it? Welcome Almost Cotton. Welcome Silence. Welcome Zombie. Welcome AJ Fuego. And welcome Yams McHam. Big amens in the chat for Kevin, everybody. Thank you so much. The kitten court has grown today. A fair amount, actually. Hot dang. Yeah, let's take out Breach. It does not need Breach. We're putting in Duelist Flame. This deck's insane. Dear God, have mercy. Okay, everybody. Woo! Let's make a bad deck. You know what? Let's purposefully make a bad deck. Let's see if I'm able to do that. Josh, this is your Yurlock the Scorch Thrash deck. Bring back the wedding donations. I love that Blaneable. So, I decided to go an interesting route with this deck. It says, Vigilance. A player losing unspent mana causes that player to lose that much life. So, the idea here is we're going to be doubling up the things that they lose, using things like Bloodletter, extra damage through Torbran, because it's technically a red source that's dealing it. We're going to be making people have extra mana, and then burning them for such with things like Mana Barbs, Mana Reflection, and then also things like Painful Quandary to do extra damage. So this thing is like a group slug deck, and the idea is that this entire deck is supposed to be group slug. And that's the first time I've built one for our channel so far. So let's see how well I did. Yeah, Code Exorcist. I think those are bracket 3 coded. Okay, let's... Whoa, Flubsy! I was about to crash out over the fact our opening hand is insane, but you made me crash out over this now. Oh, Jordan, welcome to the Kitty Committee. Odin Hammer, welcome to the Kitty Committee. Oh my goodness, everybody. Thank you so much. Holy cow. You guys are the best. That's so many donations today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Flubsy. Welcome to the Kitty Committee. Jordan, Odinhammer, Rodadar, Dadino, Freudian Slip, Adopted Spoon, Why is that so funny? Welcome to the Kitty Committee. Adopted Spoon, Gonzagoni, Blight Widow MTG. Oh, Blight Widow. Oh, I know Blight Widow. Welcome, Blight Widow. Dark Moves and Oliver Harvey. Ooh, some heaters getting in today. Let's go. Hashtag meow. All right. It's time for me to commit sin. It's time for me to commit sin. A small parting gift from me to the community. Take care, guys. See ya, Flubsy. Thanks for watching today. Thank you so much. What particular sin should we commit first? Dear God. I don't think so, Jordan. We should look into that. All right. There are so many sins we can commit. Which one are we going to commit? Let's draw for turn. Oh. Ooh. Primal Order. During each player's upkeep, Primal Order deals 1 damage to each person for their non-basic. Woof. Okay. So realistically, the best play we can make, technically speaking, would be to play Undergrowth Stadium, Dark Ritual, make 3 black mana. Use 1 of those black mana for Soul Ring. Tap Soul Ring, plus 1 black mana, going down to 1 black mana in our pool. Right, 4 mana. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I don't think this works, actually. Does it? Yeah, I miscounted my mana. 1 black for 3 black. 1, 2, 3. We go down 1 for Soul Ring. Yeah. Yeah, we're down to... Oh, we only have 2 mana once we do that. I think we want the card draw more than the extra mana, which sounds really weird. So I think we actually just... I think Arena is the play here. I think it's just Dark Ritual, Soul Ring, Arena. And then next turn, draw an extra card. I think that's the right play. Because we could play we could play Dictate Karametra turn 2 if we didn't do that. But I just think we want Phyrexian Arena because we don't have your lockout anyway, and we want your lockout before we do Dictate. So we play land. 3 mana. Just ramp ourselves this turn. The next turn, draw 2. Llanowar Wastes into Urlock, right? Yeah, into Urlock. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one, WikiWing. Thank you. So draw 2. Land. Oh, Blameable. We did not see the form for this one. It's from Josh. Urlock, the Scorched Thrash. Howdy, Def Cat. I'm enjoying some of the enchantments and creatures that force opponents to tap their lands if wanting them to tap. Really just a lot of these kind of restricted things. Also would love to see Wound Reflection, Bloodletter of Accolades, and Karavik the Merciless kind of shenanigans. Can be higher than bracket 3 if want. Thank you, Blameable. Very much appreciated. We love Form Police around here. So on turn 4, I think the best thing we can do, in all honesty, would be to Blast Act to disrupt everyone else's game plan. And we tap our commander before we do it. And we all add 3 mana. And then we get to play Urlock out with the extra mana plus 2. So now Urlock's back out and everyone else has been destroyed. I think that's the correct turn 4 play here. Turn 5, now we start being heinous, terrible people. Just awful. Now we play Burning Earth into Dictate Karametra. And that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana? Yeah, so we even have 1 mana floating right now. Yeah, that's disgusting. So now people are getting shredded. Now that they're getting shredded, we're going to pay 6 mana for Wound Reflection. And then for Primal Order. Oh, dear God. Dear God. And then we still have the 1 floating mana left over, plus the 2 open lands. So then we just crows and grip the hell out of somebody. Someone's dead. Right? Someone's dead. Like, they gotta be. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Someone's dead. The Nas player ate it. Yeah. Yeah. Next turn, draw 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nah. Bloodletter of Accolades, tap Urlock, deal 12 damage to the table. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Turn 7, bracket 3 win, as God intended, everybody. Possible turn 6, if depending on how much aggro is at the table. Yeah, we take those. We take those. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I rest my case. I rest my case, officer. Okay. Kanan. Let's get your deck up here. All right, Kanan, let's look at your list. Where's Kanan at? Yes, Jordan. Mana Flare should be in there. Absolutely agree. Adding that in now. Where is Kanan's form? Let me find your form. Kanan, October list. Edea Possessed Sorceress. Theft deck. Avoiding Zoom meetings. Nice. All right, Theft Deck. I want my pod to fear everything they own will be used against them and not be able to do anything to prevent it. And if that doesn't work, I wouldn't mind multiple other win cons as powerful as possible while falling within the restrictions found in bracket 3. No early game 2-card combos that cannot be played till turn 7. We like Piracy, Sower of Temptation, Tasha, the Witch Queen. Of course, Tasha. Sower of Temptation, a personal favorite. And I wanted to show you my favorite art of it as well. So let me show you something with that real quick while we're looking into this. So my personal favorite Sower of Temptation. Boom, baby. Oh, just gorgeous. I love this art so much. So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. I just realized I added 2 cards that were not supposed to be in here. There we go. Nope, we wanted Italy. Eesh. There we go. It was the Baleful Strix that wasn't supposed to be there. Thank you. So this deck is all about stealing creatures and then killing the creature we steal, so we get to keep it. It says at the beginning of combat on your turn, gain control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control and you draw a card. So we have an insane amount of ways to do this. Some of my favorite are Desperate Ritual. We've also got Village Rites. And then we've got Thud. A couple other, Bone Shards is a great one. And then where is Nasty End? And then Sacrifice. Some of my favorites in the deck to do that. Ooh. Oh, DM'd us a problem on the Discord. Thank you very much. Oh. Haha. Oops. Thank you, everyone. Everyone, amens to Malacrosis for saving my life. Amen. I understand what happened. There we go. Oops. Oh, that is not even close to what I just copied. Why is that being posted there? What in the world? There we go. Big amens in the chat for Malacrosis. Oh my goodness. All right. Hear me out, Spider-Man. Black Cat. All right. Let's give it a look-see. Yeah, I agree. I'm kidding. A Black Cat, Cunning Thief. Whenever Black Cat enters, look at the top 9 cards of an opponent's library. Exile 2 of them face down. Put the rest cards. You may play the exiled card for as long as they remain exiled. Mana any type. I think this is a little below curve for 5 mana in this deck. I actually think this deck does a lot more without. I think 5 mana, steal 1 card, and still have to pay for it is actually a little below curve. I don't think this is a very good card. I think if it said whenever it attacked, do that, that'd be worth it. Just once on one opponent. Yeah. Agent Treachery, absolutely. You know that, Jordan. Absolutely. So let's get into the play test on this bad boy here. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. We're not doing anything till turn 3. Not a super big fan of that. But one of them is Black Market Connections. And we do have Claim the Firstborn and Diabolic Intent, which is pretty nasty. So I think, due to how interactive this hand is, we probably want to keep this one. So we'll draw Watery Grave. Actually, we'd probably Arid Mesa to go grab Blood, or the Blood Crypt. Grab Blood Crypt. Bonk. Next turn, we Windswept Heath. Oh, that shouldn't be in the deck. My bad. I did the thing where I put the wrong fetch in. And so a Watery Grave. Yep. All good. So, okay. Phyrexian Tower. Okay. So we can Black Market Connections here. Turn 4, draw an extra card, make the Shapeshifter, make a treasure, drop a land, and we'll go ahead and hit us up with our commander on turn 4. Now, we're about to do a bunch of nasty stuff now. Next turn, draw an extra card, make an extra treasure, make a Shapeshifter, baby. Beginning of combat, we will steal a creature. So we're going to put like a little copy token, or this random demon is what we're stealing. We got this demon. We'll attack in, we'll do the attackies, and then we will pay 2 mana, and we will Diabolic Intent their creature, which will allow us to draw a card. We also need to play a land for turn. And then we are going to go tutor up. Oh man, what do I want to get here? I think I know what I want. I'm pretty sure I know what I want. Oh, yay. What's up, Samwise TC? Oh, it's so hard. I think it's Sakashima. This is bracket 3. What's up, Baldur Luca? We'll then sack Shapeshifter, make 2 black, and then the blue and the red, Sakashima, our commander. No, I don't think people use Peer into the Abyss in this bracket. Draw, make the extra treasure. Ooh. Double combats with Karlach here is pretty nasty. I think that's what we do. So we Karlach. Go to combat. We're going to steal 2 creatures. So we're going to have 2 demons here as our representation. We do the attackies thing. We go into an additional combat and steal 2 more demons. As in creatures. Pretty nasty. Karlach doesn't get to attack though. We're going to sack one of them, make 2 black, draw a card. We'll use 1 red to thud one of these things. Draw a card. Use one of the black to Carrion Feeder. Sack these 2 to Carrion Feeder. Draw 2 cards. Black floating plus the 2 treasures. We Jeska's Will. Exile the top 3. Make 5 red mana. And then we can use the 1 less black floating plus Arcane Signet plus the rest of the mana to play Yawgmoth. Yeah, this is pretty disgusting. Ooh. And the next turns just win. We draw the extra, we make the treasure. Because now we have 2 of our commanders. We have Yawgmoth to kill things and draw cards. We have 2 combats. Spark double Karlach. So we have 3 combats. And we have a Seize the Day in hand. Yeah, this just wins. We've now stolen literally everything on the battlefield, and then we can draw everything and go to town with a bunch of extra combats. Plus, we have Kellogg. Oof. Yeah, Kanan, they do get their creature back in the end of the day. But it draws us a ton of cards. Yeah, this is pretty nasty by turn 7. Which is technically the framework for this bracket level. We're supposed to be winning around 6 and 7. Let's try another hand. Chat, do we risk it for streamer luck? Do we risk this hand for streamer luck? Are we seeing if streamer luck strikes? I think we see if streamer luck strikes. Let's try. Let's draw for turn. Land. Next turn. Streamer luck has struck. Streamer luck has struck. Blood Crypt. Talisman. And then Dark Riddy. Commander. And then we'll steal someone's creature. And then it'll attack in, and then they get it back. Next turn. We didn't streamer luck like crazy. But we'll Nightscape Familiar, steal someone's creature. We'll play it like that. And then we'll Pongify our own demon to draw a card. Nice. And then we get a land drop for turn. Next turn, Windswept Heath. Go for the Volk. Steam Vents is fine too. Yeah, I think we just Roaming Throne. Double steal. Pretty great. Smack people. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. Simple aggro game plan. And then next turn we can pay 2, and then Strionic Resonator. So then we get to steal 3. And we're just on the aggro game plan. And now that we've set that up, Karlach. And now we get 3 combats. Actually, sorry, we get 4 combats with Strionic Resonator being able to copy. Because Karlach costs 1 less to Nightscape Familiar. And we get to steal 8 creatures. Yeah, pretty sure that wins the game. Pretty sure stealing 8 creatures and giving them haste with 4 combats should win the game. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that can close a game out. Just a thought. Just a thought. Yeah, that's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. Yep. I'll take that. I'll take that. Kanan, thank you for the submission. I loved making this. That was awesome. Oh yeah, we Karlach stands here. Absolutely. All right, let's see what we got next. It's Novalichel Atraxa. And we're going Atraxa's Old School Praetor's Voice. And now, I need all of you to understand. That was... This was Kanan's deck. Kanan. I need to preface. All of the lists are in the bookmark thing that I made you guys right now. So like if you guys want to see your deck, it's in the bookmark listing in the deck list database thing. Yo, KV, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We're getting so close. So right now, like the website should be done by the end of the month. It's basically going to cost me $2,000 like out of my pocket, and I'm letting y'all use it for free. So I appreciate y'all helping me expense this because I really wanted to upgrade your experience. You guys have been so amazing to me. So I really appreciate you guys helping me afford this so I can make the community a better place. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much. KB, that's very generous of you. I need to warn all of you. I need to warn all of you. The deck we're about to talk about is evil. And I'm going to read out the submission form so you know how evil this was and how I did not prepare for this. This was not the level of evil that I signed up for or you signed up for, but we're here now. All right? All right? Everyone understand that one? All right. Let's get into this. Get the submission number up. All right. Novolachatel. Not particularly, but I'm sure Titus or Atraxa are good bets for this theme. Hey, DefCat. I really like to see that fading hope in someone's eyes who has just rebuilt their board for the third time only to lose it all again. Weaponizing depression. But what if they actually saw the things they spent all their resources on? What if their creatures are all there, but depressed and living in hell? I want to put a lot of stun counters and proliferate them so the board is a worse place to be than the graveyard. I reckon that flicker is the way to go because of the limited ways to get the stun counters rolling. Bracket 3, at least white and blue. €300. You take your coffee with extra milk, no sugar, or coffee. You prefer chocolate milk. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I'm just going to show you how disgusting this list I made is. I have been hired to commit a war crime I shall commit. Oh, look, opening hand stasis. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this. Why not? Draw. Oh, sorry. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm blind. Sorry. Wastewood Verge, Llanowar Elf. Turn 2, Willow Verge to Arcane Signet, Stasis. There is no untap phase. Land. Watch our friends have pain in their eyes. We get the other land, so we'll pay to destroy Stasis. So we untap. And Atraxa. And now that we have a forest, we Whisper the Dross, and we give someone a -1/-1 counter, and then we proliferate. So we kill their creature because of Atraxa. Caves of Koilos. We're going to tap 3. We're going to Toxic Deluge and kill everyone's stuff except for our own, and then the Llanowar Elf. Oh, what's that? Oppo. No more searching your libraries. No more fetching. All right, let's show you guys the stun counter manipulation now. Let's get a hand that can do that. I swear I'm a good person. I swear. Let's find a hand with a stun counter in it so I can show you what that looks like. Because I literally put every stun counter creating card in this. Yep. This works. What's up, River? Yep. This works. I don't like it, but it works. Draw for turn. Actually, no. No, this doesn't work. I don't like that hand. We're picking a better hand. I want to show you guys something that actually uses the mechanic properly. Let me show y'all. There we go. There we go. This hand does it. This hand showcases what I wanted to talk about really well. All right, we're going down to 5. That's how long it took to find that hand. Draw for turn. Caves of Koilos, Soul Ring. Gemstone Mine, Halfling, Sanctuary, Willow Rush, into Uncounterable Atraxa. Next turn, we're gonna put a stun counter. Tap target creature. You may put a stun counter on it. If you do, put a stun counter on Sanctuary Wall. Atraxa now says whatever creature we just did that to is now indefinitely stunned for the rest of the game because of Atraxa. Their creature no longer gets to do anything. And that was 2 mana to do that. And then we're gonna pay 4, and we're gonna caves. And oh, what does that read? Defcat, put 2 stun counters and up to 2 target creatures. We just stunned one of every single one of our opponent's creatures, and they're never unstunning. Ever. Yep. Oh, and what's that? Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield, we're going to proliferate just to rub it in more? Sure. Oh, and what's that? For each non-saga permanent, choose a counter on it. You may put an additional counter or permanent of any kind on it. Don't mind if I do. More stun counters. Oh. And why not? Let's give Atraxa +6/+6 and smack people for 10 damage and gain 10 life. Why not? You know, it's funny. And then this goes away. No, it does. Oh, sorry, I forgot it does it again. My bad. What is your favorite archetype to play, and what is your least favorite? Goku asks. Archetype. Favorite archetype. Let's take a break. We're going to take a break after that list. We're going to take a break, all right? We're just going to chat for a little bit, all right? We're going to chat for a little. We got three decks left. We got Queen and Red, Wheelmaster, and Zombie. We're going to get back to that in a moment. What's my favorite archetype to play in Magic the Gathering? Good question. It's a good question. Let's review, shall we? On my desk here, let's look at some of the commanders I've got. We've got CDH Turbo. We got Rogsai. We got Rakdos Reanimator. We got 5 mana Battle Cruiser Crazy Omnath. We got Bailiff. Bracket 2 Arch Enemy Mass Goad. We've got Yisan. Combo King. We got Crom Timna. We got Raffine. Esper Good Stuff Doomsday. We got AC Reverse Landfall. We have a ton more Yisans because I love Yisan. We've got... Oh, what's this? Oh, you can't see it. Okay. There's a sketch on here, I swear. Maybe if I lower my light, you guys can see this. That's the lowest the light goes. There we go. Now you guys can see it. It's the slivers. It's a Sliver Overlord. Oh, my green screen's destroying it. It's a artist proof of the Sliver Overlord. Very fun. Slivers. More Yisan. And the Wandering Minstrel. The Yurlock deck for Josh Samwise literally submitted the same deck request. Josh asked for Yurlock. Samwise asked for... Oh, River, welcome to the Kitty Committee. Happy to have you. Thanks for coming on over here to YouTube. And then Samwise ordered... did Samwise order through Fourth Wall or through the Duke tier? I'm flicking through the Duke tier right now to check. Oh, through Fourth Wall. No. Samwise's deck is different from this Yurlock deck. This Yurlock deck was meant to be way more mean than Samwise. No. Samwise has a different fun thing. It's gonna give you a little hint. It's got some untappers in it. Very fun. I went a different direction with Samwise's. Yeah, Samwise, let me read the difference in y'all's thing. I'll explain. Let me get yours up here. Is your name Samwise on the forum? In the custom deck order, Samwise? Oh, Samuel. Yes. Response number 4. Samuel C? Uh-oh. Fourth Wall custom deck orders. I only see one Samuel, and I see no Samwise when I look at the moment. And I finished a Samuel for a Kumena deck a long time ago. Let me get to the bottom of this. I think I got it. No worries. That is so weird. I don't see a Samwise or another Samuel C in my list. I'm going to have you resubmit it for me because I already made the deck for you. It's like 90% done. It's sitting in my Mox field. Guys, this is a great time to mention. We're never going to have to deal with what we're dealing with ever again after this week. We're going to have a nice website that I've paid a ton of money for, so this never happens again. Thank you for bearing with me while I am updating our ability to do this properly. I love you guys. Samwise, hit me up on Discord, please, and I will send you that form real quick. That way you are taken care of. Sorry about this. Yes, KV. I do. In fact. Yeah, Samwise, at me on Discord real quick. And I'll send it to you. Can I message you on here? No. Dang it. Okay. Well, we will get that sorted. Boop. And your name in this is Samuel or Samwise? River. Been lurking in the YouTubes for a little while now. New Patreon member as well. Super excited to see cool things you do. Thank you so much, River. We have been working so hard to upgrade the channel. Next week starts the regular content. I'm so excited. Also, you just got us over the $1,000 mark. Thank you so much. Getting us to the new website. I got it. It was Sam. You put it down as Sam. I got it. We found it. I was just searching wrong. You put your name down as Sam. Yeah, Sam, yours is your deck. Your lock deck is meant to be like optimized versus the Yurlock deck we just did was meant to be like mean. Like it was meant to be like mass amounts of like damagey, like flashy stuff. You asked for bracket 4. So I optimized yours. Yours is lean. Theirs is mean. That's what I mean. Awesome. All right, y'all, let's get in here for Pablo. Pablo Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. Now, this was a very funny forum. I'm excited to read this one to you guys. Let's get into the forum on this one. Let me get up to the forum. All right, Pablo. All right, I'm gonna read this exactly as written. Are you ready, chat? This is exactly as written. I'm not adding anything. I'd like to not play in my turn with this deck. Not trying to be board police, but the opposite. Make everyone draw cards and then try not to win by milling the rest of their milled deck. Oh, I love greedy decks. It randomly has mill in parentheses throughout the entire deck, like submission. The budget is $2,102,025 US. No winning by crazy infinite drops, no lab maniac, no Jace wielder of mysteries, nothing like those. And your combo pet card is Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger. Let's see how this deck runs, shall we? Let's get into it. All right. Let's get a hand with mana. That's a lot of mana. That is a very good hand. Okay. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's a really good hand. Oh my god. Wow. All right. Misty Rainforest for not Godless Shrine. Hallowed Fountain. Authority of the Consoles. Yeah. Next turn, Flooded Strand. Tundra. Into Azorius Signet to like make them think we don't have actual Arcane Signet. You know, mess with them a little bit, you know? You know what? Actually, instead of Authority, let's say we Lotus Petaled last turn, got the Azorius Signet out. So we're like this. And then we can do... Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. We can do both. Yeah, we can still do both. So that's our turn 2. That's fine. That'll be turn 2. Turn 3, Wooded Footsies. Woodsy Footsies. Which again shouldn't be in the deck. For some reason today all my decks got the wrong fetches, so we'll get Gemstone Mine instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. Alright. Pay close attention, everybody. Turn 4. Land. Arcane Signet. 3 mana. +2. We're going to flip over Heliod. We're not going to do anything. We're going to relax. We're going to sit here and we're going to be good people and no one's going to know what we're up to. Do you understand me? Okay? Okay, good. Good. All right. Next turn, draw. Turn 5, time to be evil. All right. We're going to pay 3 mana. Count them, 3 mana for a Frantic Search. We're going to draw 2 cards and then discard 3 cards and untap 3 lands. And now all of our spells are going to cast 2 less for spells you cast 1 less for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. So this doesn't lower us, but we're going to make sure we get things that do. So we're going to Frantic Search here, draw 2, and then discard 2 cards. We're going to discard probably Seraphim's Revelation? No. Yeah, probably Teferi's and Go-Go. And then we're going to play out Mangara. Cool. We'll draw 1 on other people's turns. There it is, baby. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pay 2, Hope. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. And then it says, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under opponent's control, we gain 1 life. So they're going to constantly mill. But then we're going to instantly pay all of our mana to draw 4 with Sphinx Revelation. Gain 4 life. Draw 4 cards. And then we're going to Lotus Petal, Endwalker. Actually, Lotus Petal Sarah Ascendant for sure. Now, at this point, our opponents are being milled a ton. It's just going to be rude. We're going to get to draw 2 extra cards. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Island. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Oh, Sapphire Medallion. Felwar. Shorikai. And then, we're 1 off Droxy, so we'll Endwalker. Nice. Put it back that way and have Fractured Sanity in hand. And then use the colorless leftover for Shorikai. Draw 2, discard 1. Oh, yeah, babe. Oh, yeah, baby. We're in it. We're in it. This is just nasty. We're milling like crazy. Good God. Gain 6 life by swinging in with Sarah Ascendant. Make everyone mill 6 instantly at end step. Oh, yeah. And then turn 8, we can just smash Drog Skull, Fractured Sanity, and the Mind Skinner. Yuck. And we can Shorikai. Oh, Fierce Guardianship backup, and it's a fairy. Oh, yeah, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Pablo, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy that, Pablo. That's going to be nasty. Wait till Pablo draws a windfall in one of his games. All right, Queen in red. This is for Shroom the Hedgemon. Let's see if y'all know this card. Shroom Hedgemon. Let me go here and let you guys see this up close because it is an older card. So I would love for you guys to be able to read this. So it says, whenever Shroom Hedgemon enters, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So this deck has a ton of stuff to do that. We're going to be sacrificing a lot of artifacts. And this deck is running 38 artifacts. Yeah, 38, baby. Yeah, River Allred, there is a shop on Patreon to purchase them individually. No problem, my friend. And soon on the website, you'll be able to purchase them there too, when the website's up. So this deck is full of things like Lotus Bloom, Lotus Petal, Lantern of Insight, Mishra's Bauble, Tormod's Crypt, Urza's Bauble, Welding Jar, Time Sieve. So many ways. And then we're going to constantly flicker a shroom using the one, the only. Oh. What? Is my keyboard not working? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. It was very delayed. The one, the only, the Displacer Kitten. And so we're going to be turbo finding Displacer Kitten in this deck as fast as we possibly can. And then, oh, wait, the gate was not supposed to be in here. And then with Essence Flux as well. Awesome. Let's get into it. Oh, accidentally deleted a card. Whoops. My bad. There we go. Also things like Ichor Wellspring, which is really fun. Alrighty, let's get into it. Oh, and also this deck does have a Shards of Alara sub-theme for Queen and Red. Alright, we got a command. We have a command tower, a Flooded Strand, a Witching Well, and a Baleful Strix, and an Entomb. I think this is a very keepable hand. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, this is a really good hand. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, yeah, first turn, Flooded Strand. We go get Watery Grave. We play Witching Well, and we scry 2. We put the Sphinx to the bottom, because we're not going to be using that anytime soon. And I don't think we need to keep it to Fairy's Protection this early, so we bottom that as well. Next turn, Command Tower, Ethereum Sculptor. So all of our artifacts now cost 1 less, which is pretty sick. Next turn, Caves of Koilos, Aether Spellbomb for free. And then Bender's Water Skin for 3 if we want to. I think it's 4 mana. Yeah, it's 4 mana to sack Witching Well, dang it. But we actually hope we just hit a land drop here. Because of Baleful Strix. Oh, Bender's Water Skin will be legal soon. I think we Baleful Strix here, hope we hit a land, and then we can Bender's Water Skin for free. Or not for free, for cheap. So we Baleful Strix, and then just pray we hit a land. Let's go! Let's go! Streamer luck strikes again! Nice. Nice. Insert printer gif. Yep. Alright. If we hit a land here... Oh, wait, we can already cast Shroom next turn. But if we do hit a land here, then we're going to get to Entomb. So we instantly get to use Shroom's ETB ability. We don't hit the land, but that's okay. Because we can 1 mana Talisman. And then... we're 1 mana off this. So we can do a couple things here. And I like all of them. But I think we're going to sack Witching Well for 4 mana. Draw 2 cards. Arcane Signet for 1. And then Entomb. And we go get either like Shorakai. Or what else would we like here that we'll get back? Koldotha Complete's pretty awesome. We could just go get Bolus's Citadel. Bolus's is pretty nuts. Yeah, Bolus is pretty nuts. I think we get Bolus. All right, so we put Bolus into the graveyard. Next turn, Verdant Catacombs. Go get what? Black white is Godless Shrine. Go get Godless Shrine. All right, now let's look what we have here. Yeah, I think this is the play. So we pay 5 mana for Shroom, which re-ETBs Bolus straight to battlefield. Welding Jar for free off the top. Ooh, Tezzeret off the top. Oh man, yeah, 4 life for Tezzeret. Tormod for free. World Map for free. Lotus Bloom for free. Unwinding Clock for 3 life. Oh my gosh, what a run. What a run. And now we can, oh my lord. And now we can +1 the Tezzeret. Draw 2. Discard 2. Wow. Wow. And then we can Cloud Key for 2. We can sacrifice Aether Bomb to draw a card. And then we can Welding Jar the Aether Bomb. And then sack the Aether Bomb again to draw a card. Yep. And now Swiftfoot Boots for free. Cabal Ritual, make 5 black. Scrap Trawler off the top into Tivit. Oh! Attack. Oh my gosh. Lightning Greaves, attach it. Talisman for free. Obeka for free. Clark Ironworks for free. Game's over. Game's over. I ain't doing the math. Game's over. I ain't doing the math. I ain't doing the math. Game's over. Dear God. That's awesome. Yo, I cracked with this. This was so sick. Yep, that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. All right. Lit. All right, our last deck of the day, everybody, for Wheelmaster. It's Nathan Drake from the Sony drop. Nathan Drake says, you spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells you don't own or to activate abilities of permanents you control but don't own. Whenever Nathan Drake attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. You may cast spells among those cards, baby. Let's play this out. All right. Ooh, yeah, Prosper and Siphon Insight. That's pretty hype. I like this. Oof. I like this. It's a little slow, but we have all the mana we need. Ooh, Demonic Tutor off the top. Woo! All right. Watery Grave. Next turn. Gilmore into Talisman. Windswept Teeth. Oh, again, the stupid glitch with my lands today. Mountain. I'd say we do 2 and then Nathan. That makes sense. And then Nathan is first strike, right? Yeah, first strike. Okay, great. Next turn, Luxury Suite. We swing in with Nathan, steal a bunch of cards. 4 mana, Prosper. 2 mana, Demonic Tutor. And then we're going to go get something to make Nathan nasty. And that is Staff of Eden. Then we're going to exile the top card and make a treasure. Oh, wait. Never mind. We haven't played a card from exile yet. Or maybe we did. I don't know. With Nathan. But let me read this to you guys real quick. When Staff of Eden enters, put target legendary permanent card not named Staff of Eden Vault's key from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And then tap, draw a card for each permanent you control but do not own. So now that we consistently steal cards with Nathan, next turn, we can pay 6, and we can Staff of Eden, steal someone's legendary from their graveyard, attack in, and then whatever cards we steal, tap. Well, let's say we draw 2, and we got a land drop. Awesome. Next turn, we can smash more land drops. Oh yeah, we exiled something here. We have Tasha's Hideous Laughter to exile a bunch of cards. We have Siphon Insight to steal more cards. Attack him with Nathan. Draw more cards with the key. Get a Rev Tithe Extractor. You get the game plan. You're getting the game plan. So I'm going to go over some of the heavy hitters in the deck real quick. So one of the biggest things that I love about this deck is that it is in fact Grixis and not Esper Steel. So we get to run Atali. We get to run a lot of the red fun cards. Plarg, Van. We get to run the extra mana like Rite of Flame. The deck gets to have fun while still being responsible with card draw, with Thrill of Possibility and Unexpected Windfall and Big Score, while making us treasures for color fixing. We get to run Ragavan. We get to run Robber of Riches. All the fun attacky red steel lower creatures, so that way our mana curve is lower. But then we still get to play Agent of Treachery, Brain Stealer Dragon, and all the stuff that's on the bomb end in the black and blue for this archetype. But we can support it with the amazing amount of mana we're doing. I did include a Chromatic Lantern in here just in case, because we are in a lower cost land pool this time around. And then I did include Black Market Connections and Triple Triad as well, just to keep things fresh. Everybody, it is 4:22. I do need to head off for the day. It has been a little over 2 hours for me. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to show you more decks this week, and of course that awesome juicy website. Thank you guys for another amazing stream. I do need to head off kind of quick today to go make dinner. Yes, CODIS is Friday. Indeed. Thank you guys. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.